I'm Natasha St. Just from St. Tobias J.
This is the Mirte. This is YJ Stick.
Young Ty. This is your boy Wax and Coat.
Fiji Diamond, man.
And I'm tuned into the session.
RJN.com. CT stands up.
Back without further ado, it's your boy Timeless Trailhead, RJN Sessions at Rejuv'Nation.com. We got a whole new cast in the building. Shout out to Zoe on the ones and twos. What's up?
Hey.
We're and we got this special guest host of the evening, my man Wyfy Huffy. And we also got Kobe the OG and Big Shoe. What's good, fellas?
What's poppin'?
Chillin', man.
You already know, baby.
What's good, man? How's the drive?
It was like, you know, man, traffic.
Yeah.
Talking about I'm driving like Morgan
This
Freeman.
nigga driving like Morgan Freeman. I'm like, damn, I felt like we was going to North Carolina.
I just want to get it safe, man.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm like,
Listen, yo, that's what your manager got to do, man. He got to
Yeah,
make
I
sure you,
know.
you know
Nah,
what I'm
he's a
saying?
good dude. He's
Yo,
a
no,
good guy.
like, no bullshit, though. Like, he's a really good manager. Just off how he presents himself and how he was moving.
Goodness, yes. When I talked to him on the phone, I was like, I like him. Like,
Yeah.
who we need to work with.
Yo, that's why they pay me that, you know, that.
That's a fact.
That Fetty.
You don't want to talk to me.
Nah.
I'm like, what?
Shu just got out of jail like an hour ago.
Fresh out the
He was on
joint.
the island. Yo,
Word,
he came
word.
right into this. He inherited this, baby.
Word. So what up, Zoe? What's the question of the day, man?
So, you know, A60 Beauty always have to have some crazy question of the day.
That's how I got to be, though. You got to have that ratchet question,
It's
man.
a ratchet
I don't
question.
like all that civil,
But
all that bullshit.
it's okay,
yeah,
though, because
man.
it's something
Take my
different.
glasses off
Let me
for this
tell
one.
you. So, is it okay to beef with someone because your close friend doesn't like that person? Or is it considered fake if you stay neutral?
Sheesh.
What are your thoughts?
We always put the guest in the hot seat first, so you up.
I try to keep a tight circle for situations like that,
Word.
because you never know. You know, it's like if it's my close friend, then I'm gonna ride with them all the way. But I want to find out the overall story first too. You know, so that way I could, even if we gotta like, you know, turn up on the opposing party, at least we know why we're doing it. And then we also know if it's even necessary. So already way too far in the game to just be doing dumb shit right now.
Right.
Yeah. Plus, I'm like, that'd be too risky, man. I'm like a brand right now.
Yeah, we gonna talk about that. I'm gonna take it. We gonna talk about that. What's your perspective, y'all?
What was the question again?
So, if your close friend has beef with somebody, is it okay for you to beef with them? Or is it fake if you stay neutral?
Nah, you know what? Being grown, it's like, you know, you got your own business and get into somebody else's business. That's like young high school stuff, you know. So if my friend comes to me and has something directly involved with me to deal with, then I'm gonna deal with that. But if it's anything outside of our relationship, my relationship with my close friend, anything going on his side is none of my business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Unless he comes to me specifically, he or she comes to me specifically, like, look, I want to ask you about this, blah, blah, blah. But other than that, it's their business. Because that only starts more trouble.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And like when grown men do business, it's got to be about one-on-one things. It ain't about no he said, she said, none of that stuff. That's
And then, you know what? It really depends also on the severity of the matter as a whole. If it's some crazy shit, we gonna ride all the way out because this person violated to the extent of that. But if it's like if it's some old stupid shit, he stepped on my feet in the club, you know, you gotta get this nigga. I'm like, go get him.
By yourself.
Let me know how that shit turned out. Let me know how it turned out.
Real talk.
But if it's some serious shit, you run up on one of my men while you with his kid or something crazy, you know, we just go get on your ass right on the top.
Right.
But not no dumb shit.
Right.
Yeah, not no dumb shit though.
Big Shoe, what's
Yeah,
up?
I can agree.
What you thinking?
I agree with my brother Kobe. Man, this shit is serious, man. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't about nothing, man, leave me alone.
Right. Yo, Kobe look like a type. Kobe look like a type of dude. Like, I mean, Big Shoe look like a type of dude. Like, he's a last straw. Like, don't call him until the last straw. Like, do not. Yo, listen, he stepped on your shoe. Yo, you call me later, man. You know how that went.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
$5, man.
Right.
True.
That's a fact. They get that money.
Word.
Facts.
Zoe?
I have so many feelings about this. Like, you know, I feel like in one strength, like, because I'm I like to, make business happen. So I don't like to have beef. Like,
Right.
I don't like that at all. But I also feel like I have two best friends, Dante and Tamara, and that is my brother and
Shout
my
to them.
sister. If you hurt them, you hurt me. Like, I don't like to see them hurt. So I'm just like, if it's something serious, then, yeah. And I know, like, they would have my back, so. But that's just like a female thing. Like,
I mean, this.
Oh, you be getting it in though like that though, Zoe?
nah.
Yo, no, she be knocking. So,
She
no,
looks so
I'm-
adorable.
yeah.
I am adorable.
Oh my god.
No. I don't like that. Like, I don't like that. I don't like to fight.
Right.
You
you
the
look-
last
you're
time
so
I fought
cute. You
was
look
like
like
2 summers ago, and that's because, me and my friends were in a brawl.
Right.
I
Put your
didn't
hand
have
in bun.
time to, like, me and my friends were literally in a brawl. Like, somebody jumped off a balcony onto my friend's neck, and like it was like 20 people, and that's the last time I fought, and I really just don't.
That's
like,
a good way to go
not a
out,
good
though.
Off the
look.
top rope though?
Yes.
WWE style.
It was crazy. We was at a party and this young girl just slapped my friend, and so we just had to get shit popping. Like,
Yeah, that sounds like
2 people jumped in, but the only reason I fought was somebody grabbed my hair, so
Yeah, so
that's it. You can't touch my afro.
Wow.
But I don't do that
right.
kind of stuff. I don't like that at all. I don't like drama. I don't like
I
to
mean,
fight. I'm pretty. I'm not about to have my face messed up over some
Yeah.
stupid shit.
Respectable. I mean, at the end of the day, all of us as individuals right here, right now, we all are a brand somewhere, some form. So I feel like if your friend is as close as they say you are, they'll never put you in that situation anyways.
Yeah, and it's very rare that I'm in that situation.
Right, so-
very rare.
I got friends now. I mean, they do what they do and whatever, but they respect me enough to know, like, if I hit them up, they be like, yo, don't come around here at this time. Don't do this, don't do that. Don't intervene with me right here. Like, if I'm going to this certain club and I know something's about to pop up, I'll catch you later. Don't even pop up. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's all about you as an individual. I was watching a biography or a documentary on Jay-Z, and he was like, how his friends was like, yo, don't ever come back to this corner again, because they seen the potential in him, and they know if he get out, they get out. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day.
Right, and you know what kind of person you dealing with. Like, if you're dealing with somebody that's constantly getting in the bullshit all the time, you might be a little slower to react to that
Exactly.
person's
Right.
request for help.
Right.
Like, as
Exactly.
opposed to, like with me, if I make a call and say, yo, it's about to go down, somebody did such and such, I believe that my fleet gonna come right away. Yeah, come on, man. Where you think you at?
Let me read y'all this. Fendi Hairston said, I honestly hate when other bitches mind other bitches'
Gonna wait in
business,
the car next time.
especially when it's over a nigga. #yuck.
Say that again.
Fendi Hairston.
Shout out to Fendi.
Shout out to Fendi. That's the how you don't like to say names, but I don't give a fuck. I don't know none of these people. I'm saying names. So I honestly hate when bitches mind other bitches' business, especially when it's over a nigga. This confuses me because the question actually
They don't got
says
nothing to
your
do with
friend.
it. Yeah, they don't got
Like,
nothing to do with it.
This is not about bitches.
See, people like, like Fendi, don't bring your personal problems
Fendi
on
is
this
feeling
damn
some
comment
type.
box. You feel some way. It don't got nothing to do with no nigga. It got something to do with your friend. Yo, that. Word.
Shanice Brown and Meek said, neutral, mind your business unless it becomes your business.
Yo, what's up with all these different names on Facebook, yo?
I don't know. I don't have Facebook, so I don't know.
Whack.
I like Facebook. I love Facebook. I be on that shit all day.
Yeah?
Too personal.
Yeah, I be on Facebook while I'm fucking in the shower. I got the waterproof phone. I'm in the shower like, yo, niggas, I
can't
with
with
you
you.
right now. They love me out there.
Right.
Facebook is...
page WYFY.
Word. Wi-Fi Huffy, Facebook. Look at me up. Instagram, Wi-Fi Huffy. SoundCloud, Wi-Fi Huffy. Wi-Fi Huffy, every fucking thing you can imagine.
Facebook should be used for promotion. Period.
Facts.
Word.
If I'm not doing nothing about music or saying no real spiritual kind of profound shit on Facebook, I don't comment. I never come on Facebook talking no bullshit to nobody.
Word.
Yeah, fuck out of here. When I see your ass coming out the smoke shop, swear to God. All right.
Yeah.
Nigga, screenshot.
Yeah.
Hit that right to them boys, you know. Yo, I slam the slammer.
We gonna talk about this, man. The kid Huffy got a notorious reputation out here in these streets of Hartford.
Oh, yeah,
man.
you already know.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you gotta think. When I first heard Wi-Fi, I was in like middle school, I think. Right. So the word on the street was when Huffy made that call, that's it. Ain't no more debating, no talking. If he make a call, also that's it. So if someone come at him and he be like, man, squash that, it's squashed. Point blank, period. That's what I heard. I mean, this is my first time ever interacting with you one-on-one. You seem like a genuine individual. So I'm trying to figure out how you get that reputation and you're not even from out here.
I'm from out here. I'm from New York. I'm a New Yorker.
Yeah,
I'm
but
born
you're
in New
not
York,
from...
but I've been living in Hartford for a long time.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I grew up in the projects. You know, I fuck around with all the projects, all the street corners, Albany Avenue, Blue Hills Avenue. I fuck around with everybody out here.
Yeah.
I know damn near everybody out here. So at the end of the day, I think they respect me because I'm a real nigga. Real niggas back in style right now. It's the perfect time for me. I can't even get mad. I'm happy this shit's going the way it's going.
Word.
But I've been blessed. God been giving me grace with people. Definitely. I mostly give more than I receive.
Yeah.
And sometimes people just like, you know, you could be listening to your regular people on the radio. A lot of the rap shit really, I had a lot to do with the way the shit's moving right now with the music. Like you said, you was in middle school. A lot of the rappers that you see, they got reputation for themselves now. They was in babies.
Right.
They was in Pampers walking around with a Huffy CD in their hand.
Yeah,
Their mother was like,
yeah.
what you doing? Give me my damn CD.
Yeah.
Nigga, they parents listening to my shit. They grandparents listening to my shit.
Word.
People write music to the Huffy CD.
Yo, first
Nigga got my CD playing while they writing their music over the shit that I'm saying, so that way they could kind of like relate to the material and try to reinvent their style off of it. I mean, a lot. Damn near all the rappers, if you want to... All the rappers, I brought these niggas to the studio when they was like 10 years old.
Yeah.
A lot of these niggas, K-Slay, fucking, Lil Steve bringing him in there, he was like 12, Killer Weez, rest in peace, he was like 12, Sax Fifth, he was like 12.
Yeah.
All these niggas like 11, 12, they was in the vocal booth earlier than you could see anybody in the vocal booth at that time.
Yo, shout out to my bro Sax. He's definitely out here working right now.
Yeah, that's my boy, man.
I know.
Yeah.
He shot you all the time.
Young Money Ty, yeah.
He show you love all the time. Yo, the first time I ever heard you on the track, RP Squint, that CD.
Yeah.
That shit was fire.
Yeah.
That shit was... You had a couple verses on there.
Yeah.
So, give us some background drop on your affiliation with Hartford. Like, when'd you come down here and how'd you get established? Like, because you came down, you left the mark, and you dipped. Like, so... People were trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
Yeah, I came down here probably when I was like a teenager around there.
Yeah.
And it was the wild shit happened in New York and everything. But we was in there, John Starks, you know, from New York Knicks. So he was doing a lot of work with my father, you know, that I don't really want to discuss here. But And then, you know, we had to make a drastic decision. It was out of my control. It wasn't my decision to come here in the first place.
Right.
Because I was a kid. So we had to pack up, come here.
Right.
We thought it was coming here for a better life. It was a lot more grass here, a lot more white people here. And then we found Hartford. Ding. Shit, you heard me? Same three Lucy's for the $1, same Arizona iced teas, and the same honey buns and barbecue chips. Same niggas getting killed the same way, the news is breaking, and everything's the same. Same funerals, same baby mama drama.
Everything.
Yeah, they relating to the same culture. You would think that Connecticut was like mostly offies out here, but it's not. A lot of the white people push the little bit of hood that you got to one area, and they try to duplicate the major cities. So you can't be listening to a CD of somebody that's in a major city where I can shoot somebody, jump in a cab, go to another borough, never see him again.
Right.
You try to duplicate that, you come out here, then it's gonna be somebody's gonna come to Club Vine.
Right.
And everybody's gonna be there.
Right.
Now you gotta get this nigga back.
Right.
So how you survive in a situation like that?
Right. So when did you dip? Because
I came probably like maybe I came out here like maybe like late 90s around there, like, right around Weaver days and all that.
Sheesh, shout out to Weaver High School.
Yeah, and then I went there and it was rough for me coming in first. I got bullied a lot.
Really?
Hell yeah. I had to go through everything. I had to fight every one of my niggas before they became... I fought every last one of my niggas before they became my best friends. Yeah, because they want to see if you can fight. So they know if they can hang out with you. Because if a fight break out and you can't fight, then we need to know that now. All right, Huffy can't fight. Chill. Yeah. Back up. I whooped his ass already last month.
Right.
Yeah, but they see my shit was working, man. I never lost no fights. Period.
Okay,
none.
Mayweather.
Nah, not Mayweather, but I be scared, so I fight. You feel me? The fear worked out for me in my favor because it give me adrenaline that I need to get through the fight.
Can you say, all right, so I'm going to just piggyback off of that. Can you say fear is kind of what propels you? Because a lot of people, when they interact with fear, they cower to it. You know what I'm saying? They don't look at it as a blessing, as something to overcome and propel their mindset or their whatever to the next level. Can you say fear is something on a respected level that kind of got you to where you are today?
Yeah. At that point, of course.
Yeah.
Like now, you know, it's a different ball game.
Right.
But at that time, definitely as a kid growing up, you know, I had a kind of abusive I came from like a dysfunctional home, like most people in the neighborhood. Yeah. So it was a lot of domestic violence, a lot of beatings going on in there. Niggas ain't doing right in school. It was crazy. So that makes you, it's like a dog. If you keep beating a dog, when you get ready to go pet him, he's gonna jump. Yeah. So it's like that. So as a kid, you know, you're getting beat every day. Yeah. By the time it's time for you to somebody to try to give you that, you like,
what you trying to do here?
Yeah. So after a while, you know, you learn to adjust. Right. Like I had to learn to adjust, and then started really doing a lot of drugs, a lot of alcohol, and that was kind of fueling a lot of that fear. Yeah. So I was scared. So instead of me busting this night out here, I'm with the ghosts, I'm with murderers and people that's out here doing everything you can imagine. Yeah. And I had to find a way to adapt to that. So what I did was just mingle in that social environment, and if it was some shit going around, I gotta just take part of it too. Right. It's part of the game. So now afterwards, now it's making me tweak out, and then I did a lot of things that made people afraid of me. So now I was.
So now you got the reputation.
Now I'm not afraid of you no more. You're afraid of me. So now if I see this makes you afraid of me, I'm gonna smoke more of it because I want everybody shook. I want them to know I'm ready to tweak at any moment. Yeah. And then it started like having me lose a lot of things. You know, I stopped rapping my career and everything like that. I never lost the talent, but I did lose the motivation to do it. Yeah. Started going to jail a lot. You know, started losing things that I really love, like you know, like transportation and housing and food. These are the necessities that you need. Right. So now I'm like, I'm losing that now, you know. But I never stopped rapping, but at the same time, I had to get my priorities together. True. So I said, let me fall back, let me pull back off of that, and then I had to really get myself in a clear mentality. Yeah. So that way now, my motivation is not fueled off of fear or of drugs or of alcohol, none of that. Right. It's just fear it's fueled off of God. Yeah. That's the ultimate high you can have. Right. I wake up and God woke me up that morning. I'm like, oh word, hell yeah, we here. You heard me? I'm trying to get my shit together, and I'm gonna make it happen. So it gives you energy that you could use. Right. And I love it. I'm like sugar, coffee, like iced coffee. How many sugars I put in the iced coffee? A bunch. Yeah.
You need to stop.
Nah, swear to God, I take the shit, screw the top off, and
just chug it.
Go to the studio and tweak.
You go. Yeah.
So got like little shit. It's just small things.
So let me ask you a question. So to transition from, you probably was in the streets and rapping around the same time. Yeah. And I know when you first came out, I was like, yo, I'm a rapper. You probably was like, damn, like, I wonder how people gonna take this or da-da-da. How did you go through adversity with that? Like, how did people start realizing that, yo, this kid actually got some talent right here? Like, he's actually good with the bars.
Well, I was rapping from maybe about 8 years old, 7. So I came here already rapping. Okay. That wasn't the problem. The problem was the big bad wolf in the hood that see the nigga that's getting fans his way with the rap. So it's like, you know, if you come into a situation and you already got swag, think about it. I came from New York to here, so I was naturally a little bit faster, just a little tiny bit faster. Right. I had a mean crossover and my shame guy was crazy. Niggas was falling on the floor. My waves was spinning at a 360 angle on a regular basis. And I was getting girls in school. Yeah. So it's like people looking at you like, man, who this? Yeah. And then I'm talking a little bit different, a little bit faster, you know? Yeah. And I'm not saying it was nothing slow about out here, but what I'm saying is just it's a little bit different than when you're coming from a major city. So you seeing more people, you got to be a little more diverse. The competition is higher. Right. So I think it was just caused me a lot of effect because maybe I could talk good too. So being born with that gift of gab, I could read, write, and talk. These are my 3 skills that I got the most of, right? Yeah. So now I could talk, so I could rank good. You know, I'll gun you straight down. I don't care if you think you Jamaican Parade Day flea out. I'm like,
chop you down.
Fuck you, I can fight though. I'm like, alright, well damn. I don't want to fight though. Let's rank a little bit more. Nigga like, nah, it's going down. Now we gotta fight. So now you gonna learn that. So now I'm like, alright, I can fight now, I can talk now, I can do all that now. But the rapping was good. You could even add the kid Wax. You know about Wax?
Do I know
Wax
about Wax?
Official, man. That's my boy, man. Wax. You know about we standing on the cafeteria tables. Got the whole lunch wave all crowding around. We had our own shows. We wasn't worried about having no show. The kid NASA and Clutch. A few of the people that was rapping out from earlier. And always rapping, and then from the street corners rapping there, and then, you know, getting my own way into these shows. I used to be bluffing like. One time I got up to Jay-Z, I seen CBS coming in with the cameras, so when they were going through, I just turned my hat backwards. My shit was like this, I just turned it backwards. Feel me? He had a book, put my book bag on. I just walked in right with him.
Yeah.
So they was like, who you with? I'm like, CBS. I had my college ID on. That shit was not even a CBS ID, but I just walked by, all right, CBS, boom, we in here.
Yeah.
Just to get in there. And then, you know, just rapping. And people like, yo, damn, this nigga tough. Let me hear something. Let me hear something.
Yeah.
And before you know it, CDs. I thought that the rap shit was far-fetched at first. Like, I thought you had to be like a Jay-Z or Nas, you know?
Yeah.
I didn't know that you could do it until I seen Gun De Niro.
Shout out to Guns N' Nero.
Okay,
He's out here
now,
making some noise too.
In the city. These two right here, when I seen the Major League movement as a kid, you had Pretty on there. You had like some of the tough, then Armed and Dangerous, you know, from around Blue Hills.
Yeah.
Like these, when I seen that, I was like, oh shit, niggas could rap.
Right.
I ain't know no Jay-Z, no Nas, and they sounded just as good. And they had artwork on their CD. They had everything that I would have bought from like a I Am CD or, you know, any one of them Nas CDs.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what, I could do this shit. Feel me? I'm tough.
Right.
So I was like, yo, I'm gonna go to the studio. I found a studio, started rapping. The boy Luck, Beat Shooters. You know about Beat Shooters?
I don't.
Alright, Beat Shooters is the boy Luck. So he brought me to the studio when I was young, and then he started like investing money with me and getting me in there. He built the studio from scratch, started getting me recorded songs. From there I met Matrix, rest in peace Matrix. You know about Matrix?
Yeah.
Alright, so Matrix, that was like my heart. Matrix taught me everything about like artist development.
Right.
I spit a song, Chris. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, that shit cracked, mate. He'd be like, Huffy, just do it again, man. I'm like, do it again?
Yeah.
I mean, he made me do one song probably 150 times before he let me rock with it. Even though it was cracked the first time I did it. All I did was get me real spicy with the material.
Right.
Yeah. So when Mate died, that was hard for me, you know.
When did he pass away?
He passed away like a few years ago. He got found like he got found in his basement. Nobody even got no real story to it. His sister went in the basement. He was doing a lot of shit too, though. A lot of like drugs and all that. That's why I thank God that I'm even here. I did every drug you could imagine.
Yeah.
I did everything you could imagine. I've been with the worst of them. I've been with the best of them. And for some reason, I'm still like in my prime. My prime should have been over. Yeah, I'm still free. Every day I'm still regular. You know what I mean?
Yo, at the end of the day, all I'll say is that's just like you said, a blessing from God, man. Because there's people that be try drugs one time and be out cold, OD, everything. I can only imagine what your life was like. And for you to make it out all that and still be on top, still got a high head, still positive, you're surrounding yourself with people who actually care about you, who are investing in you, that's a blessing, man, for real.
Yeah, God set that up. Like what Kobe set that up, man. I was coming out of school, you know, I was at NYU, you know, at New York. So I'm coming out of school, boom, 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 boom. I see Kobe, he had the Kobe's on. He stayed Kobe every time. Kobe's when he got on his feet. But I be Kobe'd up though. Always Kobe'd up though. $250. We gotta get that day. Cause you know if you wait, this goes up to like $350. Right. Like, yo, get that now, Kobe. They got some new shit out. Let's go get that. Because so I seen him, I was like, damn, this shit tough. He's like, yeah. I'm like, yo, my name Damien. He's like, yo, my name Kobe. Yeah. Oh, word, Kobe. The sneakers, we laughed, we joked, we had some fun. He was feeling my character. He's like, yo, what up? We out. You know, we was busting him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Big Shoe lived by the house. Big Shoe was like, yo, what up, man? Yeah. Big Shoe used to bring me a bunch of shit like food. Yo, what up, little nigga? You ate today? Yeah. And I'd be like, nah, I ain't eat that shit. Like, yo, I got some Chinese food up here. Go on and get it. Big Shoe take care of me, make sure I was right. That's lit. And this is before all the rap. One day I'm riding with Cole. We in the Jeep. Boom, boom, boom. This nigga is like a fucking, you wouldn't even imagine. You ever heard somebody go, Love and Hip Hop coming on tonight at 8 p.m., 7 p.m. on VH1? This motherfucker, he grew up for the whole network. The whole MTV, the whole Nickelodeon. Yeah, you would have never thought it. The hood nigga, he'd be regular, like, what up, my nigga, what's poppin'? Then we walk into MTV or something, and he's like, hey, how you doing? How's everything?
Yeah. Right, shout out Styles, real talk.
Yeah, so he's like that. Yeah, and then, you know, a song was coming on the radio. We was riding around. We just ate. Someone came on the radio. I was like, ooh, this shit hard. I'm listening to the beat of it. I just started spitting something. He was like, yo, who rhymes you spitting? I'm like, that's my shit. Yeah. Word? That ain't your shit. I was like, yes, sir, let me hear something else. He touched the beat. I'm like, what? He's like, oh. He's like, yo, let me hear something else. I'm like, he's like, let me hear something. He was like, yo, wait a minute. I love this nigga. He's like, yo, you tough. You need to be heard. You need to be heard. He's like, yo, look, I had platinum records back in the 90s. he showed me all the footage. I was like, damn, what's this? I got platinum plaques on his walls.
Right.
I'm like, oh, word? Like, yeah, I got all my connects. You need to get heard.
Yeah.
And that was that. Before you knew it, honey barbecue chips to filet mignon, Arizona iced tea to eggs Benedict. Eating poached eggs and shit. I'm like, ooh, this is good. Using utensils and shit. I'm using a fork when I'm eating. I'm just, yeah, man. Eat a little ass pizza. Like this, man. I'm trying to eat that shit.
Matter of fact,
use the fork.
let me jump to Kobe for a second. So, tell us a little bit about you. Tell us a little bit about yourself, because it looks like you have an ear. It looks like you have an ear for talent and you have an ear for music. So I want to know what made you even get into this game and do all this and all that.
You know, my mom, she was in the music. She was in the acting business.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I grew up. She was doing the plays. She was doing her modeling thing. You know, she moved to New York from Illinois to chase her passion, her career and all of that. So I grew up around it.
Mm-hmm.
And one day she took me to an audition, and you know, I liked the environment. You know what I'm saying? But the thing that really got me into entertainment is because when I was coming up, there wasn't really no outs for black men out the hood, and I come from the hood. You know what I'm saying? Welfare and all of that, and single parent home. It was just me and my mom's, and I'm like, yo, I gotta get out of here.
Right.
This is not my swag. I need to figure out a way to get out of here. Now, what are my options? I could play sports. I'm not big enough to like play football. Plus, you get injured and all of that.
Yeah.
So that was out. I could be a drug dealer.
Yeah.
But them dudes be getting killed
Right.
9 times out of 10, or they be doing football numbers. So I wasn't really ready to do none of that. And I'm like, oh wait, but they be letting us act too. They be letting us be in movies and all of that, and make records.
Yeah.
And them dudes be rich. So I'm like, you know what? I got to do this entertainment thing.
Yeah.
So by the time I was 10 years old, I had already decided what I wanted to do with my life.
Okay.
And I did my first commercial when I was 13. It was a high C commercial. It's on YouTube. If you wanna look at it. I was cute as a motherfucker coming through looking crispy. Anyway, you know, I went to school for it, and then by 19, I left my mom's crib, and my man Rasan, he was deep in like the rap game in New York. He knew all the heavy hitters. He was down with Tribe, Nas, and all of them when they was really like popping. Nas came over to his crib and was like, yo, I got this new song called Halftime, yo, you gotta hear it. Threw it in the tape deck. Played it at the crib.
Yeah.
Like, word, you know what I'm saying? So like that was my man. But anyway, he got hooked up with some people and in London. And they was like, yo, we looking for some rappers to be on this album. We just got a deal. So he flew over there and made some demos with them. And one of them wound up being a platinum single called Cantaloupe. Okay. Which is with this group called Us Three. It was on this album called Hand on the Torch. Google this shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, he brought me over, and I recorded with them. And, you know, we had a platinum record, world tours and all of that. Okay. So, like, 19 years old, I went from, like, welfare to world tours. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? 5-star hotels, French Riviera, all kind of shit. Places rappers ain't never been because we was on some jazz shit.
Okay.
We came out during the time where it was, like, Jazzmatazz, Diggable Planets and all that shit. So, like, that was the wave at the time. And we came in and we smashed them all. We was, like, the biggest selling hip-hop jazz artists of all time, I think, to this day.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, so off of that, you know, I went back into the acting thing, and just from all of the behind the mic, the thousands of hours behind the mic, I just waved off into this voiceover thing. Yeah. So now I'm like the voice of like MTV, VH1. I do all the Nickelodeon shit. Word. Like you turn on Nickelodeon, do it.
Yeah.
Just do. I'm loving hip hop. Loving hip hop. Watch this nigga.
SpongeBob SquarePants. Next on Nickelodeon.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Cake, baby.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Yeah,
like,
so you know.
To the studio, he's like, "Come with me to work." And I'm like, "All right, so we go to work, right?" Yeah, I'm thinking we better go to some job or something. No, we're going to the studio. We're going to the studio for like 5 minutes. This nigga going there. Loving hip hop, coming on tonight.
Yeah,
he does a terrible impression.
$900 a rack here, a rack there. Yo, come on, let's go do another one. Oh shit.
Yeah,
there's money in it.
All on TNT.
So anyway,
let's go.
Hooking up with Wi-Fi is like a blessing,
Word.
you know, because it got me a chance to get back into the music business, which I always loved, and like I felt like there was some unfinished business there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, he's just like my plug back into the matrix. You know what I mean? And like, when you hear his music, yo, it's so authentic.
Yeah.
It's so real, and like, the dude got so much talent. It'll be a waste for him not to blow and like achieve this next level and take this message out. Past the local level. You know what I'm saying? He needs to be out here.
Now that's a fact, yo. I'm really official with the music. I swear to God, ain't nobody can't fuck with me. And I'm not even being cocky. I'm being dead ass because of the simple fact that even if you think about on a Hartford level, I sold probably damn near 100,000 CDs hand in hand. Yeah. With the internet on everything. I'm like John Henry, 2 hammers.
Well,
fuck
I'm sorry, guys. I was at work. I had a crazy day, but I can vote for you. Let me tell you something.
First off, introduce yourself.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you guys got show me some love.
And I got
shout out to A60 Beauty just came in.
A60 Beauty, holla at him, huh?
I've been wanting this interview for a while. I'm so sorry. I'm here. I'm ready. I'm ready to talk.
Right, go ahead. Tell them about what happened with that thing. Tell them about how I be moving them things, though.
But listen, let me tell you, we got to take it way back to Weaver Talent Show because that's where I knew his name already in Hartford. I'm from Hartford. I knew his name already, but I used to go to Weaver Talent Show, and they was like going crazy for him. And I got to tell you about my sister actually used to write her own little verse. Fendi, I don't know if you know her, but she used to write her own little verse. Look, her own little verses and be like, I'm going to give it to him when I see him. I'm like, he's been a celebrity in Hartford forever. Like, no lie, like
that's a fact.
They always say he like Jay-Z out here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yo, that's really the truth. I don't
pay for no haircuts and no nothing, no sneakers and nothing. Get free weed, anything I want. I'll be out here. I can do anything I want in Hartford. Period. Right. For a fact, on every street, I get a green light on the street. Yo, it could be some serious World War II beef. A nigga ride by me and shoot the nigga next to me. Yeah. Say, chill, that's Huffy, watch out. Boom, shoot him. No, chill, that's my boy. I'm like, my bad, Huff. And I'm like, damn, what the fuck is wrong with these niggas?
Right. So let me ask a question. How is your reputation in New York coming?
Oh, it's going good. Yeah. Harlem all the way. To death. Yeah. Harlem? Yeah, I lived in Queens a long time. I lived in Queens for probably like 12 years. It's time Far Rockaway. Yeah. This is around the time like everything was popping in Far Rockaway. Everything was scrambled and everything was Red Fern. Yeah.
Stack Bundles first came out.
Yeah, all that. Even when me and Stack, I knew Stack around that time. Like when he was younger though. Yeah. And it was like a lot of people like on that wave right there that they was on, especially with the Riot Squad and everything that he had going on in Far Rockaway. I think it was big. Yeah? Yeah, and then I lived at Jamaica Avenue for a while. And then I lived in Harlem. I love it. It's like popping because you got shout out to my boy Pose, my boy Easy. Like, it's a whole nother swag to it, Right. It's a whole nother swag to it. And Brooklyn definitely shout out to Brownsville.
I can't even talk. My man ain't got my mic on.
Oh, word, right here, Shoot. Brownsville, tell them about Brooklyn real quick, Shoot. I can't unhook it, Shoot.
Just bring it to me, bro. Yeah, Brownsville, Brooklyn, man. We behind Wi-Fi 100%, man. Right. Brownsville, man. They love Wi-Fi, man.
Well, before we go, before we go into Brownsville, Brooklyn, Big Shoot. Everybody that talked about themselves. Tell us a little bit about you. Like, my man Kobe the OG done said his little ones and twos. You know what I'm saying? My man Huffy. Yeah, I mean, Big Shoe. Jump in the bag real quick. Let them know what you about, man.
Yeah, well, Big Shoe. I'm from Brownsville, Brooklyn.
Shout out.
You know what I'm saying? I grew up playing football. I had 3 scholarships. You know what I'm saying? Before the drugs kicked in, crack came through our community. Yeah. Tore us up. Right. You know what I'm saying? I got caught up in an epidemic. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I did a lot of time in prison, did 14 years. And while I was in there, I had a spiritual awakening, you know what I'm saying? I found my gift. My gift is giving back to the youth. Right. You know what I'm saying? So right now I'm going to chaplain school to be a chaplain, go back into the prison system and try to reach my youth.
That's what's up, man.
You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, I picked up books, I read, and I found my calling on screenplay writing. I'm a filmmaker, director. Nice. And so when I met Wi-Fi, that's what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? So I told Wi-Fi. Same thing with Kobe. You heard him rap. I heard him rap. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, what do you listen to all the time? I'm trying to call you. You not understand what I'm telling you. Yeah. What do you listen to? He said, I'm listening to me. I said, what? Let me hear that. I listened to it. That's you? Yeah, that's me. I said, oh, shit. I said, I'm a filmmaker, director. So that's when I started filming him, and that's how we connected. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I mean, we here, man. Brooklyn love this nigga, man.
About the school. Let me get this. Speaking of school, right? I'm in school full time, man. 30 hours a week, man. I'm becoming an accountant. I just took midterm, kicking the ass.
Hey,
6 classes.
Congratulations. That's that up, man.
Because a lot of people, they take like 4 classes or they go part-time, 2 or 3 classes.
They go for that financial aid check.
I'm just doing 6, man. I'm kicking their ass. Every day I'm like this. I got, my book bag's heavy, man. That's why I'm feeling, my book bag's serious business. I'm lying. Yeah. So I'm like, just for the youth coming out, I think that, don't think nothing's impossible, man. They need to know, man, that school is the key right there. The education is the key. I don't care who you think you is in the hood, especially rap-wise. I don't give a fuck who you think you is. If you don't got no education, that's all you're going to be doing, especially in Hartford. Like, if you in Hartford and you rapping, that's cool. I respect it. You want to be Hove out there, you want to run that city, you want to run them streets, go ahead. But it only could get you but so far, like I'm saying. Like, I already did everything, 93.7. I opened up every celebrity. I met everybody, period. From French Montana doing mass shows with him to Prodigy from Mobb Deep. Anybody. Styles P, mad cool with me. Me and Styles P even out there right now. Yeah. And it's like, you want to try to show these people, like, everywhere else that you could do it. Like, if the population, let's say I could score like 10,000 off a CD real quick. Right. In a population of like 100,000. If you put me where there's 1 million people at, then I'm gonna hit the 100,000. Right. If you put me where 10 million people at, then I'm gonna hit 1 million, just like everybody else. Yeah. Just gotta put me where they at. I'm one of them big fish. Just gotta put me where they at, where the population is big at. Yeah. So I try to tell niggas, like, nobody went outside the hood and tried to make a way and came back for nobody. Exactly. When they go, they try to keep it moving, and then when they get jammed up, then they come back when they fucked up. Right. I'm not trying to mention no rapper's name, but they already know who they is. Y'all niggas got big deals. Y'all came off with a lot of ventures, and y'all did not come back to the hood. But you see me, even with a little few thousands I'm playing around with right now, I'm still reaching out. We could be using Jalil, all kind. This nigga knows everybody. I'm like, yo, chill, yo. Let me call Trap Beats. You feel me? Fuck am I calling Trap Beats for? Yeah. Because that's my boy, and I think niggas from the bottom and we need to eat. So go ahead.
Yo, I appreciate that you just said that, because a lot of people don't understand that it starts with us. You feel what I'm saying? Like just
come back to your hood.
Just like you were saying.
In the game.
A lot of Hartford alone has been coming like an epidemic where everyone be like, I'm the king this, I'm the king that, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But y'all don't understand that if we just come, and I preach this shit too much, yo. I should be a preacher for this shit, man. I swear to God, yo.
Well.
But my thing is, if we could just put our pride to the side, our egos to the side, and just come together and just do some dope ass shit and be heard and open up that gateway, even if we back one person, once that one person open that gate, everything floods. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is, everybody want to be that one person instead of they putting their pride to the side. Like, yo, he got it. Like, all right, shout out to the kid Annoy right now. Annoy's on top right now. He's doing his thing right now. So I would think that people will want to get behind him and help him out, do whatever they can to help him, because at the end of the day, he will return the favor because he's from Connecticut. He wants Connecticut to be put on, or he wouldn't be doing this. You feel what I'm saying? But people be just all up in their feelings and all that shit.
Listen, like, G's, I don't never. That's one thing I never said I was the king of this shit ever. Right. Nah, I never say I'm the man, Like, I never said that. They be saying that. I don't never say that. Anytime rappers talked about, they always say something about Huffy. Everybody got a Huffy CD, period. Right. The whole damn Connecticut damn near. If you don't got a Huffy CD,
or had one,
at least. Or if you don't know about me, you're off. He's nothing else to it. You can't even say nothing else about that. You're definitely not in that loop. You're not in the loop. Or you just came out. Yeah. One out of the two. Yeah. And that both need to be respected. Right. But I'm like, yo, I always, like you said, open up the door for people. Yeah. Like the young rappers coming up now. Like, you got mad rappers that I did music with them when they didn't know. My boy Kid Rich.
Shout out Kid Rich.
He official. I brought him down, you know. Everything, man. So at the end of the day, I be looking at it like the kid Picasso. You know about Picasso?
Yes. Yeah.
Picky Picks.
Yeah.
Picky Picks was shooting videos for me for like nothing.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I just now did a video with him over this weekend. We shot 2 videos back to back. He was heated. He was like, damn, Huffy, you got me out here for 12 hours. I'm like, yo, keep shooting. Right, we gonna pop that off.
Yeah.
2 videos. I reached out to the boy Stiggy, you know G-Stack?
Yeah.
Okay, reached out to Stiggy. I was like, yo, Stiggy, come on out, man. Let's do a video. This nigga, Right now, I'm like, right now, Sticky, because, you know, they be trying to hate on Sticky, like, oh, yo, this nigga, he ain't into it, you know, this nigga crazy, something wrong. He's talented.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm reach out to the niggas like that. Come on, Sticky, let's go. He get up, me and him did this video Sunday night. Saturday night, I did the video. I had the girl Niagara Rabbit. You know about her?
I heard of her.
Whew, she official.
Yeah.
Yeah, she a model though, but she official. She got the right tattoos in the right place. I swear to God. She came out, feel me?
Yeah.
And it was a good look. And my baby moms was there. She was like looking at me with the eyes. She wanted to see what I'm doing in the video. She want to monitor the video. You heard me?
Listen to Wi-Fi Huffy's baby mom. He did not do anything. It was just a video. That's all it was. It was just a video. Let's throw that cosign out there now. But before we go into anything else, I want to take a quick commercial break. We're gonna come back and wrap up some other stuff.
Right.
You tune into the RJN Sessions at Rejuv'Nation.com. Boy, time to show you tune into the RJN Sessions at Rejuv'Nation.com. Finally got A60 Beauty in the house.
What's up? I'm back. I'm back.
Okay. Special guest, Wyfy Huffy. Got Big Shoe. Yeah. My man's Kobe, the OG in the background, cooling.
That's the OG.
That's the
Mr.
OG.
Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic. Word.
Hey. Stretching out that elastic.
Hey. All right, so.
Wait, can I say something real fast?
Go
I
ahead.
thought it was Uncle Murder when I walked in. People say that. I was like, oh, shit. Oh, okay.
And then he got the
Shout out to Uncle Murder, man.
Shout out to Uncle
I
Murder.
walked in like,
He came through for real. Word. But yeah, it was definitely.
I could tell.
So as we get ready to wrap up and all that, I got a couple questions I gotta ask. First off, the signature, man. What's up with the What's good?
That's E with 5 R's. RRR. #ERRRRR. That's how you gonna get to me quick. Just means like yes and no, hello, goodbye. So like, you know, sometimes when I call Shu, it's crazy, or when I call Cobra, anybody in my network, you know, when I call on the phone ring, I'm like, Sometimes you can even have a whole conversation in this language. So I'm like, he's like, and it's just crazy. So like the whole thing, it just means you in agreement with whatever it is going on.
Okay.
Like back in the days, they used to be like, hey,
yeah.
Like when they teach something tough, hey. So that's how that happened. Because one day I was in jail and I was walking down the tier and nigga was like, yo, that's Huffy, hey. And I was like, So was like, it came from that. You know, it came from that. And ever since then, like the just stuck with me.
Word.
Well, I want to know, when did you add the Wi-Fi? Why did you add the Wi-Fi to it?
Well, I added Wi-Fi because I'm like the connection. It's like Wi-Fi connection. I'm the connection from like us to them and them to us. It's like the I'm from the honey barbecue chips and the honey buns and the filet mignon crowd, and we bring that together because it's like the people in the rich areas, they wanna take part in what's going on out here. They just afraid to come down from the upper rooms. So they're afraid. They up there for their safety, you know. So. When you make it up there, you get that one person from the bottom that makes it up to where they at, and those skinny, tiny elevators, and you get in there, and it goes all the way up to like the 100th floor, and you get there, and they're like, oh shit, it's one of them,
right? And
then they get entertained by it. They sit there and go, really? So what's that? So how did you make that? How'd you make filet mignon there? Look, I took a ramen soup, I took some hot dogs, I cut this shit up and put it in there and mixed it up, and it was crazy. I put sazon on it, so it's like, you know, you put jelly on it, you know, all kinds of shit.
This kid got to he talks that talk, boy.
That's a fact. This is what happens. So it's a connection, and they call me Wi-Fi too. From the street, name me Wi-Fi because like you might see me at a bunch of different places at one time. Yeah. So they be like, yo, damn, nigga, I just seen you. Wasn't this nigga? Yo? And I'm like, yeah, I was just over there. Like, damn, how the fuck you? That come from flagging cars down. Yeah. Like with the music shit. You know, I used to wait for a red light. Boom. When I see a red light, it'll be like 10 cars lined up. Yeah. And my goal is to make 8 of these cars buy my CD. Yeah. So I run right in the middle of the street. Yo, what up? Yo, my new CD out, baby. You gotta get it. It's fire. Everything on there crack. I promise you. What's your favorite number from 1 to 10? And they be like 5. And I'm like, all right, play number 5. Yeah. And then they play number 5 and like, oh, this shit crack. And I'm like, yeah, because every single song on there, you ain't gotta skip none of it. Right. So that's what makes it a plus. Then before you know it, I'm jumping in the car with whoever buys the CD, and we probably gonna be smoking and sour and drinking. They're gonna be like happy to be in my presence for that moment. Yeah. And then they'll bring me somewhere, and I jump out the car anywhere. So now by this time I'm going from like Main Street to Blue Hills. Now I'm over there. And it's like, yo, Huffy, I just seen you over here. Then I'm in another car and I'm over here. Now I'm over on Albany Avenue. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So the Wi-Fi shit came and played like that too. So
we need a CD. I need to feel this presence. I need to feel this.
Well, you know what? Speaking of favorite songs, because you did say that before we go to the next topic, one of my favorite songs is the song with the girl Kelsey.
Yeah, Kelsey, that's my baby right there. Hold You Down. We did that in 2012. Jay Suko, that's my boy Power Mover. I'm working with him now. We about to put some shit together. And Jay Suko is phenomenal with the video. So,
I think rest in peace, Ben. I think you had him in the video.
Yeah, my boy Bono. Bono and Kelsey was the only two people in that video, like from around the way. But we were still out there. We shot it. Kelsey, that was my girlfriend. We was together maybe about 9 months, and then she died. And she was young. She was only like 21. She died from like an overdose, and she was just bugging out. But at the time, like, she wasn't into that. But then she got into it because she started mingling. We was with French Montana. We was doing a bunch of shit. Yeah. And she just started getting dabbled in this kind of lifestyle. Right. So when got around like a lot of them rich people, you know, they not doing drugs like in the hood. Yeah. In the hood, auntie struggling to get a dime of crack if she could get that. Can I get 50 cents? My uncle trying to get a 20 if you can get that. Yeah. But when you start mingling with these richer people, they buying this shit by the bird. Yeah. Just to get high. Yeah. So now she in that environment, and it didn't work out for her, and I was sad about it, and it was a long story with that. That's gonna be in my movie too. We working on a movie called About Me. Word. It's gonna come out with my LP. It's gonna be a bad movie. It's gonna be like our 50 had to get rich or die trying, kind of adapt the CD with a little life story. Yeah. So mine's gonna be like that. You got the About Me coming out with the album. Ooh. So it's gonna be crazy. So okay. Yeah, and then Bono is my best friend. Bono used to keep me away from drug, alcohol, and danger. Anything dangerous, he'd keep me away from it. That was my best friend in the world. Like, he'd be like, yo, Huffy, what you want to do? I'm like, man, look, Bono, I just want to rap. Like, all right, go ahead, rap. And I'm like, all right. It was one song, Get Your Huffy Up Too. One of them CDs I put out. I dissed damn near every rapper I could think of. Yeah. And he was like, yo, go ahead, diss them niggas, man. But, you know, what you should do is you should just subliminally say something so that they know that you're talking about them, but nobody else knows. That way we could bring some buzz this way to our side of the hood. Right. So it was just a promotional scheme, but at the same time, I did have resentment for those rappers too, because I figure how a local artist is going to charge me to do a feature show or anything like that when you know we right here. Right. You know you grew up off of my CD. Yeah. So I feel like, you know, my pride was kicking in on me. So I was like, you know what, Bono, I don't want to do it subliminally. I want to name these names and tell what happened. Yeah. You know, and I want to have fun that way. So he was like, you know what, all right, guys, you name names, do whatever the fuck you want. We're going to come out to your open mics. We're going to do whatever you want. He rounded the hood up, 30, 40 people coming to a little open mic with Lovey Double XL. Yeah. And we had a good time, and it was good. And then Bono died. So that was like Monday, Kelsey died. Thursday, Bono died. It was like in the same week. So that was crazy for me to lose my right hand, my best friend, and my girlfriend in the same week. Yeah. So I was like crazy after that. I wasn't able to put another unit out for 4 years after that. Yeah. Yeah, from 2012, you know, I didn't put nothing else out. And then I think in 2013 I started putting out more music, because then I had Get Your Huffy Up 3. SK the Rider, shout out to SK. SK came home from jail after a pound. Yeah. How he doing? He doing good. He almost out now. My mother just came back from seeing him last week. She said he's doing good. You know? He gave me the plug with the kids out there, you know, because he got a lot of family in the Bronx. So everything's smooth. He's a cool dude too. That's my boy. Yeah, man. He's a cool dude. He used to show me mad love on the IG. Yeah, Rider Gang, Died cool. Bank. So SK used to keep me safe out there. Bono, my brother, you know, things like them people, those were big factors in my life. So SK was out there, and you know, he had came home, so he said, yo, we going to the studio. You got to suck it up, man. Bono ain't here, but we got to do it for him. So we put out the Everything Green CD, and we put Bono on the cover of that. Mm-hmm. And it was me, him, and the kid Pop Lottie. Free Pop Lottie just shot somebody the other day. Free Lottie out the bank, boy, man. Richard, yeah, and he in jail doing a football right now for that. And it's like, and my brother, you know, we like the last of a dying breed. I ain't going front. Like, you know, for us to have made it this far out of everything that happened, it's just a blessing from God, you know? Yeah. Talk about that. You said earlier in the interview that, you know, you believe in God and God has saved you. Right. So I'm assuming you have a religious preference. Yeah, like, I just believe in just regular Jesus Christ from back in the days when your grandmother used to smack you in the back of the head like, wake up, we in church. Yeah. Regular Jesus. Yeah, I don't know about too much about the stars and the planets and the universe. Yeah. You know, even Buddha's cool too. You know, I know he be cool. Yeah. And I know you got Christian, and you got a couple of different of them out there. They're cool. Right. I don't got a problem with none of the other gods or Allah, none of them. I love everybody. Yeah. But I'm just like regular Jesus for me. I pray every day, man. I be on my hands and knees in the morning and at night, man, like this, face on the ground. I don't care if it's dirty, just to pay homage to the great one, you know, because you let me rock.
Right.
And do you have how many kids do you have?
Yeah. Damn, threw it out there. I wasn't even about to ask that question.
So I thought you just had one, but.
I got a couple kids and shit, you know. A couple kids, a couple baby mothers and all that.
Just chill.
I got multiple baby mothers. I'm gonna tell you that for sure. I just don't want to even get into that topic.
All right, we gonna skip. We gonna skip over.
I gotta get it. That's what I do. I gotta get it.
Well, I got a 12-year-old right now, and I got a 4-year-old right now. That's here, and you know they healthy and they well and they love me. You know, my daughter's official. My daughter's like a psychologist. I swear to you, she's like, Daddy, look. You're gonna have to just get this stuff together right now. It's time for you to really, you know, focus on what you have to do. You know, make some more songs, Daddy, and just you don't have to be so serious when you're doing your music. And I'm like, who's this?
Yeah.
Where's my daughter?
Yeah.
But it's her because her intellect is crazy like my shit. She talks like me, so she's really vocal and she's articulate with words and she can speak. I talk to her. I never talked to her from a kid like with the goo goo gaga shit.
Yeah.
Like, come here, mommy.
Yeah.
I'm like, Damani, can you please come over here and sit down and please do your homework today? That way you could be intellectually inspired, so when you're older you can make more moves and make better investments. And she's looking
and take care of Daddy too. You got that far.
Yeah, she's gonna be official. So she's almost ready. She's 12. She's big. She's like, and she's beautiful. Now she wants sneakers.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, she used to want just like action figures.
Right.
And now that expensive sneaker wave.
Yeah.
One more.
Daddy, I was seeing the Kobe, the 11s had just came out. I was seeing this. You give him like, I get them. So I get her the sneakers and all that. But she wants this and that. I just get it for her if she wants it. And then my baby mama starts freaking.
Yeah.
Why you, Mr. Dad, gotta buy her all this bullshit when she doesn't need it? She got 15 pairs of sneakers. And I'm like, well, she wants the sneakers. She's getting straight A's in school. I don't see why she can't get the sneakers.
Yeah.
Well, she needs real things. I'm worrying about the real things. I buy her food.
Yeah.
I'm buying the fun stuff. You buy games and sneakers. You hear me?
Yeah.
I give the beatings and the time. You give the hugs and kisses.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I never gave my daughters a beating in my life.
Life, yeah.
All time out. I don't do no disciplinary action.
Yeah.
If a disciplinary action have to be done, a silly mother gonna have to handle
It's
that.
usually like that with guys.
They're girls. I'm not gonna make them think that a guy hitting a girl is something that's a regular thing that should happen.
Right.
You bust her ass.
Yeah.
If it gotta be like that.
Right.
You put her on a discipline, not me though.
Yeah.
Because I'm a man. I should be the one to nurture her and say, don't worry, baby. It's gonna be okay.
Right.
So I did. Oh, I'm sorry, Charles. One more thing. You know, I'm just getting in. But when I did talk to you when we FaceTime, you were at Black. Well, it wasn't Black Ink. What's Puma shop called?
Yeah, that wasn't Black Ink. That was the that was his.
Sorry, it's Ink something. It's the other shop.
It's a new shop.
Yeah, but they was there though. Puma and them was there. I was there with the boy Steve Starks. Shout out to the boy Steve Starks. You heard me? He official. That's my little cousin. I brought him in here from like he was 12, 13. He was the first person in the hood.
My
the
big
first
brother.
young boy. Yeah. First young boy in the hood to ever get in the studio in the live vocal booth with Pro Tools and a Norman mic.
Yeah.
First one ever, man. Ever.
Yeah, I remember him hanging with Prodigy and them back in the days.
He even knew he was with Mobb Deep and all that, you know. Yeah, and he a rider, he official, man. You feel me? Keep his mouth tight. He official, man.
Yeah.
They don't make niggas like him like that no more.
Right.
Nah, he a rare species. You heard me?
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
And he always loved me, man. He knew I was doing bad.
Yeah.
And he knew I was doing bad. And sometimes people in the neighborhood will look at me and say, "Oh, Huffy, you fucking up right now." And say, he'd be like, "Yo, Huffy, man, I love you, man. You always big brother me, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody saying." Just that little bit of inspiration was enough for me to take that and say, I am big bro. Let me get this shit together, man.
Yeah,
you feel me?
yeah.
They still got somebody to look up to. You don't want to let them down because then they think the bullshit is the right way.
Word. So talking about the writing, last question. Last question. So
we'll do it again.
Tell us what we could tell us what you're working on now. Tell us where we can find it. And tell us what we can be expecting in the near future.
All right, well, I just did the MTV shit, so you can expect to see that.
Yeah.
I did they played the Kaboom video for me.
Right.
We was in Quad Studios last week. That turned out pretty good. You could expect to see my commercial. I did a virtual reality. It was the virtual reality headset, right? Yeah. We did the commercial for the virtual reality headset. So they be playing that shit on MTV all day. And then you could expect to see my LP, my EP is out right now. It's like 6 songs. Crack though.
SoundCloud?
Fire. Yeah, SoundCloud, Wyfy Huffy. And you could definitely stay on touch with my YouTube page, the Wyfy Huffy. I got a bunch of shit. I just shot 2 videos last weekend that just passed. So expect to see that. What else we got? We got mad shit going on right now.
We're shooting a big video
May 14th. Everybody need to come out May 14th. Stick them up. That shit's crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
14.
There'll be details on the shoot.
May 14th.
And all of that. It's going to be a community shoot, so it's going to be, more the merrier.
Okay.
Right.
Rejuve will be there.
Rejuve will definitely be in the building.
Yeah, we gotta have everybody. Like, I think New York, LA, Atlanta, like the East, West, and the South, they need to see what's going on.
Yeah.
And they need to see that I get a lot of love here, and there is a lot of people here that's gifted and talented.
Right.
That'd be a perfect time to show.
I always say that, like,
what you got.
no one else is gonna believe in anybody from here if their own people are not believing in them.
Right.
So when
Gotta
people
believe
see
it.
everybody sticking behind you, then they're gonna be like, all right, they really rocking with him, so we gotta rock with him too. So
Right. And then it's scary, yo. It's scary when you coming from like Hartford and you try to go to one of the big states. Like if you from Hartford, let's say, and you go to New York, and then they can see that you sound a little different.
Yeah, come on.
I just want to say we're in the studio non-stop, so it's just going to be every month we're dropping the EP to the summer.
Yeah,
Ooh.
every month.
This month, next month, and the month after, it's just going to be 6 songs, and we shooting big videos for every joint.
Big ass videos. He's
So
out.
you gotta make sure you gotta send us some songs.
Yeah,
so
you
we can
gotta
play
send
them
us
on
some.
here
Yeah,
too.
Oh yeah, definitely. You got that SoundCloud. You can spin all those right now.
Right, so before we get out of here, let everyone know your social media so they can keep track of you as well.
Oh yeah, everything Wyfy Huffy. That's IG Wyfy Huffy. That follow me. You know, I'm just getting started with the internet.
Yeah.
So I need help with that for all the geeks and the nerds and the people that be in their house all day or they job and they break. Just take a little few seconds out, look up Wyfy Huffy.
And it's not
Facebook,
Instagram. It's not WIFI, it's WYFY.
Don't spell Wi-Fi with I's. Spell them with Y's, because it's not about I. It's about the Y. It's about you.
Woo! That's that magic. And with that, oh shit! One more question. Everybody that comes here, I always ask them, when life is getting rough or even if things are in your favor, what's that one quote that you live by that you wake up every day to, and you could just be, and that's the one, like, you know what I mean?
Well, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
Amen. And with that, yo, first again, one more time, I gotta look at all the cameras. Yo, everybody that watches the show, that shows us love, that gives us feedback, that subscribe to the channel, I appreciate every single one of you. Please keep it going. Like I say all the time, Rejuv'Nation is for the people, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we doing this for y'all. Like, I want people to see the talent we have. I want people to see the connects we have. I want people to see that there is potential in Connecticut, and we're going to take over state by state. So just keep subscribing, keep giving your feedback, keep showing us love, keep plugging us in with people, and we going to make it happen for you. I really appreciate it. And with that, you're tuned into the RJN Sessions at Rejuv'Nation.com. It's your boy Thomas Trell.
Wyfy Huffy, remember me from the bottom, now we up, man.